Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the Disney Store exclusive Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series Zuckuss. You can pick up other Black Series figures at Big Bad Toy Store. Just use the link in the description. Alright, so taking a look at this bounty hunter and giving you guys a little 360 of him. I like it. Looks pretty cool. I like the mix of the fabric with the hard plastic. Sometimes it doesn't turn out that great, but on this one, I think it did. I like the hard plastic going over, kind of the cloth material. Just a really good look for him. So, focusing in on the face sculpt, which that's what you see, the most, or that's where the most detail is as far as looking at the figure. Looks really cool. I like all this, kind of like a brown wash, or kind of like a black wash, but using brown, to kind of capture some of those details in the mold. I think they turned out really good. Same thing going around with the neck, and then you have some silver pieces, as you can kind of see there with the mouth and down here below, and then the eyes and how they kind of look like little fly eyes, which is cool. Some silver over here in this canister. Then you can also see, we take the weapon out of his hand. You can see that same wash kind of done over on this plastic goods. Same thing here, just kind of giving it a beat up, weathered look. And then you can see some dark gray paint, and these little wires and tentacle things, I guess is part of his body, part of his head, wrapping around and connecting up underneath somewhere. I don't know where that goes, I guess. But just really cool looking. To show you what he looks like underneath, they actually use some of the female, or I guess not female, but the some of the Luke Skywalker, it looks like parts from whenever he is on is it Tatooine? I'm trying to think of which one it is, but it's the one where he has the white cloth and he has very thin arms. Looks like it's kind of that size, even though it's not the same mold, because you can see the molded detail in the arms. It's going to fit that head where it's all kind of pruny looking, gross. And then this is apparently, the hands are gloves. Only has the 3 fingers. You're going to get the same thing, over here. And then lifting up, showing you as much as I can up underneath the figure. Looks like they just used, the brown up here. So there's really no detail with the, the chest area. They just used the rest of the brown, which is pants, because I guess they figured that you're not going to be able to lift it up to see anyway. So, but just brown pants. There's a little bit of molded detail down there with the shin guards and stuff, but mostly there in the arms, which is pretty cool. So, as far as the weapon goes for him, you can see this blaster, something that we haven't got before, so it's not a, just a reuse or anything like that. So just black. You can see a little bit of brown right here. Same thing over there. So pretty cool, unique looking. As far as his articulation goes, the head moves really well. You do have these tentacles here that you just, want to be careful with. Don't want to pull it in one direction too much and maybe snap something, but trying to get it to go up and down. I can feel it doing it, but you do have quite a bit of movement there. With these shoulders, they go in and out. They rotate. You do have a bicep swivel as well. As you've kind of already seen, you have the elbow articulation as well. And then you have the wrist rotation, and this goes up and down. This one over here, it goes left to right. You do still have the kind of waist and chest area. So it's located up here to where you're going to be able to bend it. And then down with the legs, your pretty standard legs, to where they go front, back, side to side. You have a thigh cut in there. You have the double jointed knees going back and forth. You have the feet that will bend front and back, and they'll go side to side as well. I did have an issue with, I think it was this one here, to where the peg was all the way down, and because you don't want to force it too much, because I could see that just me applying the pressure, that the foot wasn't wanting to go forward, so I was going to have to display him like some kind of weird way, almost where like he was walking, because I couldn't get it to go flat, and I could see that that peg was starting to wear down a little bit, and I didn't want to snap his foot off, but I eventually, got it to go flat, so that's why I'm not really showing off the articulation with the feet too much, because they're going to be pretty fragile on my particular figure. So just something, to be aware of. I doubt it's going to be a widespread case, but sometimes it happens. But anyways, we'll look at him, and with his little accessory there. So glad to add another bounty hunter to my rank. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.